Well, hello there. This is Amy Hoyes with the Grand Ledge Chamber of Commerce, and today I'm with Ron Brown with Ameri Restoration. And so we want to talk to him about his business. He's a very interesting business, I think, and all the things that he has to see and do and clean up for people. So, Ron, tell me about Ameri Restoration and what all you guys do for the community.
Well, we primarily do fire and water mold damage restoration. So if you have a disaster, we come out and clean it up, whether it be a fire, water damage, sewer damage, mold damage, clean it up. And we also are licensed builders, so we can repair the damage as well, whether it be a small basement repair all the way up to a $2 million church that we're currently doing now.
Yeah, which I love when you and I were talking about just kind of a one-stop shop. So when someone has a fire, they don't know what to do.
Right.
And they call you and
we give them a turnkey solution because a lot of times they don't know what to do with insurance.
Right.
There's like 8 different trades involved in getting your house boarded up, all the way through architectural design, pulling permits, taking care of your clothing, your contents, your furniture, redesigning your house if you want to upgrade your house and do something different.
Right.
Most of our clients are 60 plus years old who had a fire.
They don't know what to do.
They don't want to go upstairs anymore. They want main floor living. They want to stay in their home till they're 90 years old.
Right.
So we do stay in place design and new showers that they can walk in and just so they can be comfortable in their home for the next 30 years.
Well, and after they've had a tragedy and something like that happen, a fire, you want to make it good for them and easy for them.
Right, and they get rid of the wood fireplace and they put in an electric fireplace.
There you go. That's awesome.
They're done burning wood.
Yeah. So what is probably the most common stuff that you do? Is it the fire restoration?
Right, we do about a dozen houses a year.
Okay.
Those are large loss houses. It could be $200,000 to $400,000 to repair a house after a large fire.
Yeah.
We do probably 50 or so floods, water damages, frozen pipes. We're doing a shopping center right now with a frozen pipe that 8 suites are affected by water damage.
It damages so much. Yeah.
Right.
Wow. And then what about like mold type of stuff? Is this just someone has discovered mold, or is it the mold stuff after an accident happened or something?
Yeah, a lot of times people think they can clean up their own water damage in their basement. They get a shop vac out and they cannot get the water out of the carpet in the pad with a shop vac.
Yeah.
Then they come back from vacation, they found their basement's full of mold.
Right.
So they're not professionally dried out, then they got a bigger problem. So if you got a water damage, you get it professionally dried out immediately.
Yeah.
To avoid that big problem later, because mold's not covered by a lot of insurance companies. So
really? I did not know that.
Yeah, the biggest one don't cover mold at all, and some have like a $5,000 limit on mold. So talk to your agent as far as that. The big concern is right now we're getting frozen pipes for all the snowbirds in Florida. They may come back in April to find a house full of mold if they had a broken pipe and no one's attending to their house.
Oh, so scary.
So very limited coverage, so you just want to make sure the water damage is not happening. Turn that water off if you leave it at any given time. Okay,
that's good. Yeah, that's very good advice. So you also, obviously you deal with wind stuff too, but we were talking about the storm that Grand Ledge had back in August. So you do tree removal type stuff too.
Right, so we do emergency tree removals, tree removal off of houses, buildings, cars, or just normal tree removal.
Yeah.
As a matter of course, we've got the chippers and the dump trucks and the aerial lifts and everything you need to do it. We got bucket trucks and chipper trucks, so we're prepared whether it be one tree or 10 trees in a storm.
Yeah. Well, great. And Ron, you and I were talking. You also have a 1-800 board up business as well. What is that business about?
That's a national franchise.
Okay.
It was founded by a gentleman who worked for a Red Cross, and he would care for the homeowners and get them in a hotel. He had this one family in St. Louis. After he got them in a hotel, he went back to the house to check on it, and he noticed that the homeowner was sitting in a station wagon with the engine running, trying to stay warm, and he knocked on the door. "What are you doing here?"
Yeah.
Well, all my stuff's inside. My doors and windows are blown open, so I don't want people to steal my stuff.
Right. Yeah. Protect from looters and people stealing stuff.
Right. So he started 1-800 board up.
Okay.
So now that's a national franchise owned by independent restoration companies throughout the world.
Okay.
So now fire departments have a trustworthy source that they can call to come and take care of a board up, and that they're not going to be predatory on the homeowners We'll help them get into a hotel.
Good.
We'll give them a go bag with 50 different toiletries they can take to the hotel room, so that they can, get a little bit of life back.
Right,
You know,
right.
so
And
that-
ease a little bit after this has just happened to them.
Right.
A little bit of ease. So really, if someone has a fire, they can call you to board up the house and then come in and do all the restoration stuff. So
Correct.
it really is a one-stop shop.
Right.
So, well, I appreciate you telling me about your business.
All right,
I
well-
really do. This is very interesting to me, and I think such a great service for the community that you guys are here to kind of do all of this to help people. So we're gonna walk around and kind of show a couple things back in there. So
Sounds good.
back in your building. So, but thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Yes.
So training room / showroom. So homeowners who've had a loss, they need to pick out their flooring or whatever. We have the flooring they can pick out. We have kitchen cabinets they can pick out. Projection screens, whatever we're training. We have insurance agent CE classes here as well. But over here we have the gals will take the clothing that has smoke odor. They'll soak it in these buckets here. So the clothing gets processed in the washer and dryers here. All the clothing has been cleaned and deodorized. This is an ozone room, so ozone gas comes out of that machine up there. It's an O3 molecule that takes out smoke odor from soft goods.
That's so
So
cool.
anything with soft goods, that odor can be eliminated before we launder it and clean it. So when people have a fire, we got to bring back all their contents, their furniture, all their knickknacks, dishes, and everything. So we store it in between here, and as our people clean it, they'll put it away in these sealed 40-foot storage containers so that they're safe from fire, mold. They're air conditioned and tempered as far as we're doing storage, so they're preserved until the house is rebuilt and we can bring it all back.
All right. Tell me what these are.
These are special beams for a church in Ionia. It was built in 1884. They had a devastating fire, so we have to rebuild all these beams here. So we're going to recreate this beam so it's identical to what was built in 1884 by the German craftsmen way back then. So these are a 3-piece beams, so we got to take them apart, make a template, and then recreate them and put them all back together.
That's awesome.